So there was a little bit of a surprise update today, or at least a surprise update for me. I mean, I knew an update was coming because there's an update every Wednesday, but that's not what the surprise was. I have not been really playing Star Stable all that often lately, and I have not been keeping up on anything that's happening, and so I did not see the spoilers for the bazaar this Wednesday. And I just found out like 10 minutes ago, so here I am. And the reason why I'm so excited and why I'm even making a video is because I really like the Mustangs in this game. Mustangs are one of my favorite breed in real life. I don't know why. It probably has something to do with spirit, and I'm absolutely going to be cliche today, and you know what? I don't care. But yeah, so we're going to go check out the bazaar and potentially, possibly, most definitely get every single goat color there are in the Mustangs. Now, obviously, it's not every coat color because there are a couple of magic variations for the Mustangs that come out during Halloween. And I don't love those magic horses. In fact, I don't really love any magic horse. I'm not a huge fan of the magic horses, but every once in a while, they come out with something that I do really appreciate, like the horse that I'm currently on that is not in its magical form, which is pretty ironic or unironic. I don't really know. What I do know is I already have a couple of the Mustangs, so I think it would be best to just go back to my home stable and show you which ones I have before we actually go look at the bazaar. Now, I'm pretty sure the Mustangs, oh, I guess I can just call for pickup. I'm pretty sure the Mustangs I have on this account are probably the only ones I have across any account. Um, I don't think I've bought any on anything else. And the reason why that's important is for a future video that I'm planning on doing. Oh, I forgot I changed my home stable. You know what's really funny about me changing my home stable actually is I was planning on doing a video of me decorating my home stable and organizing my closet and whatnot, and I totally forgot about it and customized my home stable. So yeah, here it is. I don't know if I love it. I like it a lot. I like it better than anything that I've been able to have up until this point because I haven't really had the option to get very many star coins lately. Most recently I have, but not for a long while. So yeah, I think this is like one of the first things I did after getting some star coins during the last double star coin weekend, which this weekend is actually double star coin weekend, which was also a surprise, and I'm very confused because it's not even a weekend, and I don't know if they're like changing the way that they're doing things, but yeah, so anyways, I don't know if they're out. Well, most of them are. Okay. So these are the only ones I have, I do believe. Oh, I went right past one of them. So I have Ivory River. I think this is the first Mustang I got. And originally it was going to be the only Mustang I was going to get. But here we are. I'm buying all of them now, and I already have two others. But yeah, this was my favorite coat out of them. I don't know if it is anymore. And I do know another coat is coming with the Western update or Western festival thing. But this is Little Anthem. I really like this. I just like all of them. I'm gonna keep saying that. Oh, I really like this one too. I like all of them a lot. I think the coat colors on every single one of them is pretty amazing. No, that's a lie. There is actually one I don't like. But yeah, so that's Little Anthem. And then this is Coyote Child. This is my absolute like favorite horse I have, I think, so far. Fun fact about this horse that I don't know if it's 100% true, but I like to think that it is because it's a really cool fact if it is. I can't remember what herd it's from in America, but there's a herd here that had a horse, a Mustang, that looked exactly like this, and his name was Picasso. I can't remember if he died or not. I'd have to look into that. But yeah, his name was Picasso. So this is kind of Picasso. I don't really give my horses names and then call them something else. I know a lot of people do that. My brain gets way too confused. I need like notes in this game, which would actually be amazing if we could have notes in this game. Just like right under something in here so you could like see. Otherwise, I'm never going to remember what I named the horse. But I think Coyote Child's pretty cute. So yeah. So Coyote Child's Little Anthem here, and then Ivory River here. So yeah, those are the three that I have. So those are the three we're not going to be getting today because I really don't want to have copies of the same horse. That is, yeah, I don't. I think some people do that too. I don't understand why. I really don't. Oh gosh, I just ran into the fence. Okay. So anyways, we'll head over to the bazaar now and see all the horses we can buy, which is going to be really difficult for me because I'm going to want some Tennessee Walkers too, and I just need to not do that. But we'll see how successful I am in that endeavor. Also, I obviously have been on Star Stable within the past month, considering I'm on this horse, which, if you don't recognize it, it's this magical horse. It was extraordinarily difficult to make an outfit for this horse. I really like this magic coat. Will it ever be out, except for right now? Probably not. But it was really difficult making the outfit, and I think I did a pretty good job. My only thing is I don't know what pet to use for it, and the only reason why I don't want to use this horse's pet is because I just feel like it's too much in the magical form when you have the magical horse and then the pet. And then I also feel like it doesn't really match when it's in this form, and this is how I'm going to be writing it most often. I did try to do a video, kind of like how I did my video for April, I think is when the Equestrian Festival was here. But kind of similar to that, but it just never worked out. I never had time to edit it, and now it's too late. I was late to recording it to begin with, so I was recording week 1 and 2 together. Not that I do every week, but normally I just do week 1 and then look at the month in, like, what's coming in the month, or if that, I don't know if that makes sense at all. I might still do a month in review. I actually just realized that I definitely have that ability because I absolutely have all the footage still. And I did delete it, but I still have it in my recycling bin, so I might pull that out and do a month in review, but we'll see. We will see. So I am 100% going to be cliche right off the bat, and I am naming this horse Spirit. This one is not difficult. It's not. It's just not. I'm going to make him a senior though because I think Spirit came out in 2002. I'm pretty sure. 2002 or 2003. My gosh, I was obsessed with that movie. I still am. I still rewatch it to this day. And I am not a rewatch movie person. I am not a movie person. I am not a show person. It's actually one of the banes of my existence is to sit there and actually watch a show or a movie. But Spirit, that was my everything growing up. So I am 100% naming this horse Spirit, and I don't care what anyone thinks. Star Stable knew exactly what they were doing when they released this horse. 100%. So this one's pretty easy, pretty straightforward. I don't think I want to change his mane. I do want to change his mane. Yeah, okay, I'm glad I looked at that. Yeah. Okay. Oh, don't change his name back. My goodness gracious, just leave it how I had it. Okay, senior, stallion. I'm almost tempted to make him an eternal, but I tend to reserve the eternal age for all of the magical horses that I have. I don't know why, but it just makes sense to my brain to have the magical horses be eternals, so yeah. This one was pretty easy. Send to stable. I think one of my biggest fears with this as well is I was originally only planning to have one horse, like one coat color of every breed. And then, I don't know, a while ago, it happened quite a while ago, I just randomly decided that that was not going to be the case, and I was just going to get, like, if I really liked a model, I was going to get most, if not every, coat color. You see, because if I wasn't doing this video, I don't think I would actually get this horse. This is the one that I don't really like all that much. And I'm probably going to give, oh wow. Yeah, I'm probably going to give him a very different mane than what I normally use for the Mustangs. Maybe this one. It's just really hard for me to like this horse. It's really difficult. I actually almost want to skip over him. I don't know what I'm gonna name him. I think I like this mane on him though. Normally I really don't like that mane, but I think I like this mane. Adult, gelding, and then should I just call him Spot? Not even an option. It's not. That's Min Spotlight is. How is Spot not an option? Wait, that actually doesn't make any sense. Is it an option over here? Oh, it is an option over here. Well, okay. That's not very nice. Yeah, I don't really know what to name this one. Okay, that actually took me a really long time. I'm here. I think I'm gonna call him Banshee Cry. I'm a little bit nervous of that because I actually really like that name and I might want to use it for a different Mustang. But I feel like, I don't know, naming this one was really difficult that I'm just gonna go with it. Banshee Cry. An adult, a gelding. I just feel like that should be a name for a stallion. He just looks like a sweet boy. Like he wouldn't have the name Banshee Cry. He looked like he would have like a cute name. Like Bubbles or something. Oh my gosh, wait, is Bubbles an option? Bubble is. So I call him just Bubbles. I might I might call him Bubbles. It's actually really cute. I'm gonna call him Bubbles. I usually don't name my horses like that. So that's kind of interesting to me, but yeah, Bubbles. I don't know. He looks like a Bubbles to me. He really does. Okay, so which one could be Banshee Cry? Because I really like that name. This one could be. Oh my gosh, was that the only one that could be Banshee Cry? I might name this one Banshee Cry. Wow, okay. Am I gonna have to go change his name now? I think the one thing I don't like about the Mustang variations is the fact that there's this one, which is a buttermilk buckskin, this one, which is a dun, and then this one. Did I? Wait, what's happening here? This horse really in here twice? Oh, it is. Oh. So I guess it's just a buttermilk buckskin and a dun. I hope I'm right on that. I'm pretty sure the duns have the stripe. This is definitely a buttermilk of something. Yeah. I mean, this one could be Banshee Cry, but I have a different name idea for this. Let me see if it'll work. Okay, so Spirits. Maybe I'll just get her while I explain this. So Spirit's mother, her name is Esperanza, and that is not a name option in this game, as irritating as that is. However, Esperanza means hope, and so I was thinking of naming her something along the lines of hope. Oh, yeah, I know. That's actually hopefully easy. Wild Hope. It is an option, yeah. I'm gonna call her Wild Hope. I like that. I mean, this would be one horse where her name is definitely Esperanza, but I'm just gonna pretend for the moment. But I think Wild Hope is actually really cute. So yeah, senior mare Wild Hope, and we'll just get her really quick. Okay, Rain is another one that I really want, and I might just go ahead and get her in this video because she's finally out of the app. I think she's out of the app. So the Star Stable Horses app I had for a long time, and I had Rain, it's one of the American paint horses. I had her in there, and I never got around to transferring her over because I kept forgetting about it, which is one of the reasons why I really didn't actually like that app at all. It kind of drove me insane. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call this one Banshee Cry. Sorry to like randomly change the subject, but also, why are you 630? Are you really one of the newer ones? I thought you've been here. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I think this one's Banshee Cry. Adult, Stallion, and then Banshee Cry. I feel like that's really, I don't know, just it's a simple name, I guess, because a Banshee Cry, I think that's what they do anyways. I don't really know anything about Banshees, but yeah, Banshee Cry, I think is really, 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 I don't know. This is like the only one that it fits besides the spotted one, but I really want to keep his name Bubbles just because it's so silly. And I really don't usually name my horses like that. I usually try to think of really good names for them, like Coyote Child, for example. And then I always try to use both names. I love that the blank name option for the second name is an option, but I don't know, I don't like using it cuz playing this game all these years I've always had to use both. So I don't know, naming a horse just something like Banshee, I don't really like. It kind of drives me a little bit insane. I didn't mean to actually randomize his name, but you know what? I need to change the main potentially. Um, I really like these two for the Mustangs. I feel like they're all pretty much going to have these main styles. But yeah, I think this one I'll do for this horse. Dolt, Stallion, and Banshee. And Rye that for some reason is not pulled up in the search. Perfect. Okay. This works. I totally, oh yeah, I think I was talking about how I always forgot to transfer Rain over. I think I might go get her today, if I'm honest. I might do that just to complete the collection because not only that, we have this one. And I don't do I give him this main? No, I think he needs this one. I do want to name him something along the lines of Strider. Um oh, I'm actually going to make him an Eternal. Yeah, that makes sense to me. Let's see if Stride is an option. Oh yeah, T is my keybind to turn on my um what are they called? Little effect thingies. I don't know, like prettiness. Okay, is Stride I don't even oh, it just ends at strawberry. Stride is not an option. That is interesting. Okay, he's gonna be hard to name, so I'm just gonna go back and we're just gonna pick someone else. So we have this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one, and this one, and this one. So I still need to get the black one, Varula, the buttermilk, and this one. Oh, that's difficult. Okay, I have no idea what I'm gonna name all of these guys. Who do I want to go for next? Is my question. Honestly, maybe I'll just continue on with this one because I don't think this one I'm gonna keep this main for. I think I'm actually gonna make it something different. Potentially this main. I actually really like the look of the roached mane. I don't know why, but I really do. I don't think these other styles suit real well. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this mane. I think that's nice. Yeah. Yeah, that works. Okay. So I have no idea what I want to name this horse. I have absolutely zero clue, so I'm just gonna sit here for a while trying to figure out what on earth I'm going to name it. I know how I was just saying how I try really hard to use both names. However, this looks like it's both names because it's Foxglove. Glove isn't an option, so I don't want to do it separately, Fox and then Glove. I can't, but I do really like Foxglove, so I think I'm just gonna call this one Foxglove. I had a couple of names that I was kind of throwing around for it, so we'll see if I'll be able to use them for other horses. Do I want her to still be a youngster? I feel like senior fits more, and I don't know why. So senior mare and then foxglove, and that will work for that one there. So, one of the names that I was kind of considering was Vixen as the like last name or however you want to like call that of the horse. But the only one that would really fit would be this one because I know Vixen probably won't be part of this one's name and then it just doesn't fit this one. So let's think about this one for a little bit here cuz I really don't know what I want to name this one like at all. But I just want it to be something where calling him Strider would make sense. Even though I'll probably just completely forget that that was a thing and just move on. But yeah, an Eternal makes sense for him, a Stallion, and then man, I don't know what to really name him. If I'm honest, I have zero clue. I think Grimwalker works. I mean, it really sucks that Strider can't be an option because I feel like Stride should absolutely be a name in this game. But it's not. So here we are. I don't know. I like Grimwalker a lot. And I'm just gonna go with it because I actually don't have a ton of time to do this. Um, so yeah, we'll just send him to the stable. And then I think we have two more. I think it's just this one and this one, but let me make sure that's it. That is in fact this. I just have these two left. We'll do this one first. Oh, gosh, I don't know what main to do for this one. Probably one of the first ones. I really like that main a lot, like a lot. I'm gonna do senior stallion. I might change the age later. Um, oh gosh, this is gonna be difficult too. I'm gonna call this one Phantom Memory. I really, really like that a lot actually. So senior, Phantom Memory, and Stallion. I think I want him to be a senior at least. Maybe a youngster. Senior. Okay. By horse. Yes, and we'll just send him to the stable for now. Okay, so the very last one, I do know I want to be a mare. Do I want to use this mane? Or do I want to use one of the other ones? Because if I use another mane, it probably would be this one. Yeah, I'll do that one. We'll do youngster and we'll do mare. I don't know. I know I haven't been keeping any of the footage in, but I've honestly been sitting here for a really long time trying to figure out names, and I have like absolutely no time left. Oh, it's okay. Okay, let me figure out what to name this one, and then we'll move on. Okay, and then I think for this last one, I'm gonna call her Golden Quiver, and that makes all of the Mustangs, I do believe. Let me just double check I didn't miss anybody. And then we'll move on to other things. I did not. Amazing. All right. I'm honestly really excited. My biggest fear with this is that I'm never going to train any of them, but we'll see. All right, so it has been a good couple of days since I last recorded. I have since gotten all of what was supposed to be my June Instagram posts out. Well, they're not all uploaded yet, but they will all be uploaded on Wednesday. So if you're curious, you can go check out my Instagram. I'll put the handle somewhere on the screen for you to look at. Anyways, so I have since realized that Strider is actually a name option. It's just a last name option, and so I want to go rename Grimwalker to something else. And because I'm renaming Grimwalker, I'm also going to rename Phantom Memory to something else as well, and you'll see why here in a quick second. So, where even are they? Well, they're kind of next to each other, but not really. Okay, so I want to rename... Oh my gosh, wait, do I actually have to be on you? Why do you have to make it so complicated? Okay, so I want to rename this one to Phantom Strider. Because I just feel like that is too perfect to pass up and it needs to absolutely be a thing. So let me find Strider really quick. It's literally Strider too. So Phantom Strider. Okay, so that works. And because it's Phantom, I don't want Phantom Memory over here, so I'd rather just do Grim Memory, which is pretty funny, but yeah, we're gonna do Grim Memory for this one. Yeah, it's just because I don't want them to have like similar names, and I really like Grim Memory, and I just think Phantom Strider is just too perfect for this guy over here, because I mean, if you've seen Spirit, you should know why that's perfect. If you haven't, or if you don't know anything about Spirit lore, I don't know what to tell you. Go learn things, I guess. So really quick, I want to go through all of the ones I got. So we have Coyote Child, which I bought a long time ago, actually. He wasn't part of this video. Banshee Cry, Phantom Strider, Foxglove, Wild Hope, Golden Quiver, Grim Memory, Spirit, of course, which we still need to go get Rain, actually, I just realized. Ivory River, who I also got a long time ago. Little Anthem, who I also got a long time ago, and then behold, Bubbles. Sorry, it's just really funny to me. They all have all these like cool names, and then there's just Bubbles over here, just hanging out, having a grand old time. I'm actually going to ride Bubbles today because I feel like he deserves it. Oh wait, I wanted to take care of them all first. I wanted to get them all to level 2. Um, that is a lot of Mustangs. You know what? I'll get them all to level 2 later. I won't actually do that in this video. I will, however, get Bubbles to level 2. I really do love his name. This is gonna end up being my favorite horse just because of his name. So I realized while editing that I actually forgot to line them all up and show you, so I thought I'd just add this little snippet in here. It's kind of an awkward way to line them up, but you know what? It's fine. There's an odd number, and it's gonna make me, I think there's an odd number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's an odd number. So it's gonna drive me a little bit nuts, but yeah, I did my best. I'm also kind of in a hurry because I have to go to work in like an hour, so I'm trying really hard to get this video edited and uploaded, but you know what? It's fine. We're getting there. But yeah, this is all of them. This actually makes me so happy. I've never had a lineup of a bunch of one breed before, so this is great. Okay, perfect. So, I'm not going to make outfits for all of them because yes, I have a lot of star coins, but I have as many star coins on this account as $70 and I would absolutely burn through all of it. And you know what? Chicken nuggets these days cost $70, so it I don't really want to do that. We're just gonna focus on Bubbles. I don't want to lose anything that I'm wearing because I probably will go back to that horse because I am still in the middle of training it. And I don't know what to put on this horse. So this is fun. Maybe something red. I mean, that would fit it, but I kind of want something a little bit more summery. I feel like would be a good idea. Potentially. We'll see. We'll see what we can do with what we got. We're gonna start with black shorts though, because yeah. So I haven't worn this top yet, and I really want to. So I am actually gonna try really hard to make something around this top instead. Which technically, what we have right now really isn't all that bad. I can absolutely work with that, but we'll see. We will absolutely see. Okay, I'm really liking this so far. I wasn't originally gonna go with the black shorts after I picked out the boots and everything and the gloves and the hat. But after I put the hair on, I don't know. I kind of really like it. So, we're gonna have to make this work somehow in some way, shape, or form. Let's see. I might have to go shopping here soon. I really want to use a Western saddle. That would make me really happy, but I really want to use this saddle pad. And the Western saddles just don't look as good with it because it's really long. Like it's saddle pads designed for these saddles for sure. So yeah, this is my predicament. I mean, I can't just change the saddle pad, but I don't want to. You know what I mean? I just don't wanna. Okay, Bubbles might have to go. Oh, I'm gonna be honest. Oh no, I lost the saddle. I needed to buy that first. Well, here's the thing. So I'm really liking the outfit that I'm putting on, but I'm not liking the way the brown is looking on Bubbles here. I might have to grab a different one. And you know what? Wild Hope might win? Potentially, no, maybe not. This could be good. Okay. Let me yoink the... I don't even know why Bubbles is wearing a bridle. I did not put a bridle on him. Oh, I guess... Yeah, see, he doesn't have a bridle, so this is... I don't know why it's broken, but it is. I also will take your starter gear, whatchamacallit thingies. I have this weird thing where I actually collect these. They have their own little home in my inventory. I don't know why I do that, but I do. It's just a thing that occurs. Okay, let's try this. I'll show it to you actually. They're all right here. These are all starter horseshoes from all my horses. Okay. Actually, I don't think that's all of them because I think sometimes I forget to put them on, but it's pretty close. Yeah, no, I'm gonna need this though. I think this is absolutely going to be used. I just don't know how yet is my problem. So I really do want to use this tack, but who does it go on, you know? I would rather use one of my newer Mustangs than my older ones. It could work. It could, technically speaking. You will not work, actually. That's not going to be a thing, I've decided. And the black is just too much for you, I feel like. Even though this is definitely your vibe. Is it just flat out your vibe and just in general? Will this work for you? This might work, actually. Hold on. Oh, I actually really like this so far. I might change the tail ribbon. Potentially. I just wish I had something pink to like soften it. Because I feel like the black leg wraps and the black tail ribbon is too much. I don't know, it's just like something about it isn't quite right. You know what? There was another pair of leg wraps in here. These ones. I don't think those are gonna help any. All right, this might have to do. Oh, the pet. I forgot about the pet. I really don't know what to do for the pet, actually. All right, I'm gonna settle for this. I don't want to spend too terribly long trying to make an outfit. And every time I make one of these outfits anyways, I always make sure that I wait a while and wear it for a little bit. Because I end up making changes to it later. So yeah. Yeah, that's not where I want to go. All right. So we still need to go and get Rain. Oh, you're not level 2 yet. I was like, why are you so slow? It's kind of an interesting outfit. I mainly like what my character is wearing more than anything, and then really struggled getting something or like for the horse as well. So yeah. Now, last I remember, the American paint horses were next to the riding arena. But I can almost guarantee they moved, and I feel like probably to Starshine. So I'm gonna check Starshine first. If they're not at Starshine, then I'll go check the riding arena. Um, However, I am aware that Star Stable Database is a thing and that it exists. I just don't really use it that often, because typically I know most things, so I have to really be struggling to not know where to go for, oh yeah, see, they're right here. I have to really be struggling to not know where to find something. And then there she is. It's literally Rain. I mean, Rain's a Mustang, but this just looks like her. So I cannot not. Oh, I don't want the braided tail. I mean, that works. You know what's funny is I don't even really like the American paint horses that much. Actually really not a big fan of them at all. But it's okay. We're just gonna go with it for now. Just because it just looks like Rain at the end of the day, you know? Do I want the braided one or this one? I almost want the braided one, to be honest with you. Okay, we'll just do that. And this is going to be super easy because it's just going to be Rain and that's it. Mare and adult. Or senior, I guess, because I made Spirit a senior, didn't I? Yeah, that works. Okay, perfect. Oh, it's dark again. Okay, that's just wonderful. There we go. All right. I mean, overall, it's not a bad outfit. I just don't necessarily love it, you know? I'm not a high enough level to do a sitting trot. That's really unfortunate. I haven't done these competitions in a really long time. I don't know if I really want to do any competitions. I mean, I guess I can. Also, I totally forgot that I was literally doing competitions. Jorvik's tables is next. Okay, cool. Hopefully I'll make it there in time. We could do a championship, but I'm level 2, and I don't know if I want to attempt that at level 2. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna end the video here. Skip to a little intro bit and just move on with my existence, to be completely honest with you. Or maybe we will do a competition. I don't really know. Yeah, let's do it. I haven't done them in a long time. I am gonna do the solo ones though, because I really hate doing the opponents. So yeah, okay. Anyways, I really don't know why I like the Mustangs. Oh, I forgot you turn faster. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Anyways, I, I really don't know why. Oh, I'm terrible at this. I like the Mustang so much. Not just in game, but in real life as well. It probably has something to do with Spirit. I can imagine. I mean, I grew up watching that movie. Then, like since I was a very, 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 very small child. I wouldn't be surprised if it was one of the first movies I ever saw. As a matter of fact, I was just obsessed with it growing up so much, and I still am. So yeah, I'm quite sure it has something to do with that. And I am a little bit nervous that I'll never get all of these guys trained, but at least I have them. I think this is probably the most expensive and intensive shopping spree I think I've ever done, and I never thought I'd actually do a shopping spree in this game because horses come out and I'm usually on top of buying ones that I like. It's pretty rare that I don't have star coins to get new horses that come out because I never really spend my star coins. So I always at least have 1,000. So to actually get like the entire herd of coat colors in my horsey collection is pretty wild and not something I've ever done before. Definitely nothing I've ever done before. So we'll see if I manage to get them all trained. It was a great time to buy them considering the Western event is coming up soon. So yeah, I'm probably gonna only be riding these horses during that, but we'll see. I do have more plans when it comes to buying horses, in terms of making videos. I've kind of been keeping it a secret, kind of not been keeping it a secret, but there's this one thing that I really, really want to do. So we'll see when I finally do that. But yeah, this video was definitely sort of a thank you for 3,000. Oh gosh, okay. That's just not very nice. Thank you for 3,000 subscribers. It's actually incredible to me, to be completely honest with you, because I started posting to YouTube a year ago. It was actually a year ago in June. I mean, I had a few videos up. I've been actually trying, like, posting videos to YouTube for a really long time, to be completely honest. This is certainly not the first time that I have done YouTube. However, it's crazy to me that just a year ago, I just had a rant video to post, and now here I am with 3,000, and 3,000 might not seem like a lot to some people, but when you think of 3,000 people in one room, that is an incredible amount of individuals, and it's a little overwhelming sometimes. And I just really appreciate everyone for sticking around with me while I struggle to post. I mean, I told my friend the other day, who I hadn't told yet that I was doing YouTube, but yeah, I told her to expect an upload legitimately once in a blue moon. And it's kind of funny how I really wasn't lying about that. Because yeah, sometimes I get really busy and I don't really have time to post. June was an insane month for me, that's for sure. Genuinely, I love how he just took off running. He was on a mission. He doesn't need my help to get home. My gosh. Why can't all the sheep be like this in this game, dude? He just knows where he's going. Anyways, so yeah, I appreciate all the patience and everyone just sticking around, just waiting patiently for me to upload another video. And one day, hopefully soon, I'll have a consistent schedule. But I have seen comments in the past that asking why, or like if I have a set schedule for uploading my Restart series. And technically I do. It's supposed to be every Friday, but I'm not gonna say that anymore because I don't know when I'm going to upload. And most of it is just because I do work a full-time job. I have been trying to go to college and managing those classes and everything. And I also am trying to do this, and editing, it's not an easy thing, and I'd really like to up the quality in my videos, because I don't do many fancy things with editing at all, and I'd really, really, really like to, so I'd like to focus on that. So I don't want to give a set time of when I'll be uploading or when I'll upload next, because I'm gonna put a lot of effort into the next one, or the one after, probably the one after, because I'd really like to get one out for Wednesday. I have an idea for a video for Wednesday, so But yeah, I don't really have anything else to say, to be completely honest with you. I just want to do a couple of things and ride my horsey around on the western ranch because it became fun all of a sudden. I never thought I'd like this coat color so much, but I actually really adore it, to be honest with you. But they're just so pretty. I mean, look at them. I love them so much. Yeah, I'm probably gonna absolutely get them all trained. I have no issue with this whatsoever. I think one of my favorite things about it is I feel like Star Stable did the Mustangs really well. I mean, there's not a lot of games that get horse breeds in general right, especially Mustangs, because Mustang. I mean, it's a Mustang. Like, no two look the same really. Um, but I think they did a fantastic job, and I really like them. And this tack set's growing on me, even though it's not the greatest thing in the world. I like that as well. But yeah. Anyways, I will stop ranting. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.